Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah wa alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Welcome, guys. I know you must have heard this question before. Is it Aql and Naql? Like, should we use our reason or should we follow the text? So, this controversy in Islamic history has occurred where different scholars have taken different views. The people that are much more philosophically inclined, they choose most of the time the Aql. Like, yeah, of course, the Aql. And then the people that are much more textually or traditional, they take the view of we use our Naql. Now, some people come in between. They try to synthesize the whole thing. Like, when you have a thesis and antithesis, there should be a synthesis. Okay? So they try to come in between and be like, you know what? There's no distinction between Aql and Naql. In fact, the Aql cannot contradict the Naql. The Naql cannot contradict the Aql unless something is wrong with your Aql. I think this is the view of Shaykh Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah. The point is this. To me, if you say that something is wrong with your Aql, that the Naql has to conform with your... if the Aql doesn't make sense to you, then something is wrong with your Aql. To me, you're just following the Naql position. You're just following the Naql position. The Aql, guys, what they will say is that, see, the Naql says we should use our Aql, okay? In the Quran, it says, أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ, right? So, it's saying the text is telling us to use our reason, okay? So, you say, let's use the text. The text says, use your reason, okay? So, we use our reason. And the Naql guys, they're saying, we follow the text, okay? So, to me, it's a kind of arguments that you might not actually know which position you're taking. Because to me, I don't think you can actually... everybody is using their Aql. This is the problem. Some people think they are not. That's where the problem comes. Some people think they are not interpreting the text. They think it's clear, everything. I'm just reading it as it is. I'm not interpreting anything. But they are doing that. You are doing that. You are interpreting without even knowing. Because how did that make sense to you? When you read a word from the page, does that make sense to you? Okay, so you are also using your reason. So it's not like the people that take the Naql, they are not using theirs. They do reason, okay? The only problem is when they talk about like speculation. When we start speculating about things, about what makes sense, logic and everything, that's where it can get complicated. Now, so there are some people that I think is a bad thing if you take the position of the Aql, okay? For example, you say Aql is what we use. They think you are a sinner and it's wrong and you will be punished for taking the Aql, because how can you take the Aql over the word of Allah, for example? How can you do that? So, and the funny thing is, the people, I now set up like, which position am I going to take now? Is it the Aql or the Naql? So I'm like, okay, wait. If it is going to be that the people that follow the Aql, they're going to be punished for taking the Aql. Now, this always makes the people that are taking the Naql feel good about themselves. Like, at least we are not using our Aql, which is funny. The funny thing I just said, like, imagine say, at least I'm not using my Aql. Aql is actually intellect, like your reason. So imagine that at least I'm not using my reason. But that's not what they said. That's not what they say anymore. They are trying to not sway away from the text. Okay? When you're trying to remain, true to the text. But the people of Aql that chose the Aql, the scholars that chose the Aql, they never said that. They never want to go away from the text. They just think you need to reconcile some things. Things need to make sense. That's all. Right? And God gave us the reason. So I think if you want to take that position, that one of us is wrong here, you want to be like, one of us is wrong. If you take the Aql, it's either you're wrong or I'm right. Now the problem I think will happen is that none of you is free from guilt, meaning you're actually right. So let's say, for example, it's supposed to be Naql and you chose Aql, then you will be punished. Okay, fine. The same goes for the people that are taking the Naql over the Aql. So if you are supposed to use your Aql as it says in the Quran, and you went and used Naql, you will be punished too. So I think this will make you realize that you are on equal footing here. One of you, if you are going to, because I don't think anyone is going to be punished in that sense, unless you are just vile and think everybody's just wrong, or those kind of people. That's what I think they will be judged by Allah, because you don't know these things and you just want to class other people as heretics and God will punish them or something like this. What about you? You might be wrong too. Should God punish you for not understanding these matters? No, we need to calm down. And Bro, Abdulaziz, Abdulaziz. Nah, I'm not playing. So, as I was saying, guys, so which position is safe? Which one are you going to take? I thought if you are Muslim, that's all. No, it's not all. You need to know, is it akal or nakal? So some of these discussions, guys, we need to be careful. I get it. Like, you can go wrong on both positions. Let me show you why. You can be like, so are you saying we should let the religion, anybody can just do whatever they like and just interpret whatever? Bro, look at it from both sides. If someone says, I'm using my akal, at least he can try to make it make sense and stuff like that. If it doesn't make sense, maybe that's the interpretation is rejecting. However, he can also go off the rails and just start speculating wildly. That is possible, I agree. Now, on the other side too, the people of Naql that take this is what the text says clearly. They can become terrorists too. You know the terrorists that will say, hey, it says here, kill everybody. They're taking the Naql. Hey, it says the text says it, I don't care what you think. It says kill them, we kill them. What do you say then? So both positions, there's possibility of someone going out on the, like, just out of order. It's possible. So you should calm down with this. It's not like I'm a person of Naql. I don't use my opinion. Why shouldn't you use your opinion? Like, I never get that point. Like, hey, these are the people of opinion. Of course you should. Even you have opinion. Your opinion is we use our Naql, right? Everyone has opinion. It's just that some people are much more flexible than other people. So I think from both sides, we need to understand that we are doing both. Sometimes you take things literally. Sometimes you interpret. When you interpret with your reason. And to me, I don't think someone that is not using his akal, like that joke I just made, like, oh, at least I'm not using my akal. Bro, use your akal, man. Why won't you use your akal? Allah gave us our akal and the naql, gave us both. And He gave us the akal to use to understand the naql. So both of them have to be understood together, not at war with each other, right? So just as we should be skeptical of people that were thinking widely and just speculating, we should use our akal also to point them out that they're wrong. The same way we should use to point out those that are interpreting everything univocally, literally, everything literally. We should be able to point it out to them that you guys are also too much, you're going too much here. So I think in the middle, you find the people that are on both sides. And I think that's the right approach. So let me see what you guys think about this. See you guys later. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.